Hi, this is Jacob with RemoveVirus.org, and today we're going to be taking a look at how to remove Advanced Virus Remover. And this is basically part of what it looks like here. And this is the actual virus itself. It masqueraded as a flash player patch, and there's tons of other ways to get this particular strain, but this one acted as if you wanted to go ahead and watch a video, and you couldn't play the video, and it's saying, hey, you need to patch this system. And that's how a lot of people end up getting infected with this. And this is what the fake security icon looks on the desktop here. That'll actually open up the program, and a lot of people notice that your system will have what is referred to as a desktop hijack. They put an image on your desktop, and you are unable to change the desktop. Also, if we try to open up the task manager, we'll hit Control-Alt-Delete, and you're going to get a error message: task manager has been disabled by your administrator. Also, quite a few things like the registry regedit and msconfig to get to your startup menu has been disabled too a lot of the times, and that's just part of what this virus strain does. And let's take a look at some of the other error messages you may get. Is this guy right here. And basically, this is a fake antivirus client. It is not real, and this is down here in the system tray. You'll see that too, as well as the security shield and the icon too. And once again, this is a fake antivirus client. Do not purchase it. The whole purpose of this client is to scare the user into thinking they have a virus, and therefore they have to act now to remove it. And you'll notice I just tried to open it up, and then I was unable to. And there we go. Advanced Virus Remover. And this is basically what the program looks like right here. And it will take you to always constantly prompting you to actually try to purchase the software. And the program I do personally recommend to remove this is going to be Spyware Doctor with Antivirus, because it does work to remove this particular threat. And however, I am going to be covering the manual removal of this here in the video. And for those who do want to use Spyware Doctor with Antivirus, you may not be able to download the product, or you may be able to download it, but then when you go to try to update it, you can't. Same with, we'll say, Norton, McAfee, and all the popular antivirus and anti-spyware applications out there, all the ones that actually work to remove this threat. And the reason why you can't is because this is actually blocking your host files. And basically, it's corrupted your host files is a more accurate statement. Is what that means is it's basically blocking all these security sites, so you cannot go out and get the updates. So the first thing we're going to have to do here, that I would recommend you run, well, first off, is go ahead and download this Spyware Doctor with Antivirus. And once again, we have links to this directly on our removevirus.org site too, as well as another piece of software you're going to need, and that is Smith Fraud Fix. And there's another one out there too that we like, that just came out, and it's called Malaware, M-A-L, and then Aware. And it's very much like Smith Fraud Fix, and what it's going to do is it's actually going to reset your host files, and also it's going to reset your desktop, and it's going to re-enable other things like your task manager that has been disabled by this virus. And I do recommend generally that you do run it in safe mode. If you cannot download it directly from our website, we would recommend you go to another system, download it, throw it on a USB drive or CD-ROM drive, whatever you can to get it over to the other system that's infected, and go ahead and install it on that system. And so we'll go ahead, and instead of me running that first here, that'll most likely be what you're going to end up having to do. However, we do have links to other tools too, like this tool. It's called Kill Process, that you should be able to download and run. And this is a pretty cool tool, because what this is going to allow you to do is actually kill the antivirus. I shouldn't say kill it. Yeah, well, kill the process from running. So we'll go ahead and organize it by name here. And what we are looking for is it's going to be PAVRM, PAVRM. So there it is right there. And I'm just going to terminate the process. Yes, I want to terminate it. And it blew it out. So now it has terminated that process. So if we actually go down here and go on the security shield, you'll see that it disappeared because it actually stopped that guy from running. So that will at least help you remove this particular threat real quick. Now, what we're going to do is we're actually going to browse down to the location where the executable file is. And this is it right here, Advanced Virus Remover. It's going to be located under your C drive under Program Files, where a lot of them are. And if we open up that folder real quick, you're going to see it right there. I'm going to go ahead and hit the backspace. I'm just going to go ahead and delete the whole entire folder. Delete. Yes. And you are going to be able to delete it as long as you end that process first, that PAVRM .exe. If you end that process, you should be able to delete that folder. And please note that over time these are going to change, and I'm sure the file name will change, but it should be a very similar folder. And also, we do recommend you download Spyware Doctor with Antivirus. Even if you don't intend to make the purchase of the program, you can download it because it's going to tell you where the executable file is. You're going to see it right here. Program Files Advanced PAVRM.exe, and that's how I knew where to go to remove it, as well as other links to the other files that this guy installed. And it will also cover, there's the current processes that's running. This is the startup program key in your registry, telling the program to actually start up, and the registry values that it set in your registry. And their startup key again for another Trojan that looks to be winupdate.exe that looks to have been installed along with this. And that's just it. You know, if you're infected with this particular strain, chances are you have several other Trojans on your system too as well, and that's why you do need an antivirus program to remove it too as well. But let's go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and run the SmithFraud fix to kind of reset our so I can get into the registry, and so we can remove and regain our desktop back. Spyware Doctor with Antivirus will be able to reset that too for you. And once again, for the actual written guide, I do recommend you check out our removevirus.org site. We have a guide written there, as well as this video, and the exact registry keys you need to actually go in to delete and fully remove this bad boy here. So we'll go ahead and run SmithFraud fix first. Alright, and this is what SmithFraud looks like, and it should be ran in safe mode, so you will want to reboot. But for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to run it in normal mode, but we do recommend you actually clean your system in safe mode. I'm going to hit option 2, and you're going to see SmithFraud run here. You're going to notice here that's currently killing the processes. The host file, it's going to be resetting that and deleting it, what's there. This whole process usually takes about 10 minutes to do if your computer's extremely infected or fairly old and slow. Do expect it to take up to 20 minutes. Deleting the infected files. Alright, and once it's done, it's going to ask you to go ahead and do a disk cleanup. Personally, I do that later, so I'd go ahead and just cancel it out. And that's just the Windows disk cleanup utility tool anyways, and there's far better ones out there for it. So we're just going to skip that for now, but here's an important step that will come up. Is it's going to ask you to clean the registry. You're going to want to hit the Y key, then enter for yes, and that is extremely important to do. And here it is asking me, so I'm just going to hit yes. Alright, and we are back, and once it's done, it will take a second or two for your desktop to pop back up again. And you will also notice that this will come up, and the report.txt is going to be located under your C drive too as well. And basically what this does is it goes through and tells you what it deleted, and you'll see that it did get to the advanced virus remover, and it was in the startup menu of the desktop, the application data, a few of the registry keys, and the like. And this is basically what the Spyware Doctor kind of told us, and you still are infected and still have several things on the system. That's why it is important to run your favorite, whatever your favorite antivirus program is. You should be able to now go out and download it and use it and update it now that that's taken care of. You'll notice that, hey, the desktop image has been removed from here too as well. Alright, now that's all that's done. We've restored our system desktop. We can bring up the task manager now by holding down Control-Delete. So we're starting to get some of our access back here. You'll see that right there. And now we're going to have to go into the registry and edit some registry details. And just a disclaimer here, editing the registry can be dangerous. Please read the full terms of service on our website at removevirus.org. That'll explain it all to you. We cannot be held liable for any actions you take, etc., etc. Yeah, basically you can't sue us for anything we say or do here. But, hey, we're here trying to help you out. So you can go into the registry by hitting the start command, hitting run, then type in regedit, and we have a full tutorial on how to edit the registry too as well on our site. And I've already browsed down to one of the traces here. And this particular trace is going to be located under the H key local machine. Oh, this one's the current user. Then we're going under software. We're branching out to Microsoft. Windows, current version. And then over to the Run folder. And we're going to see that trace right there. And basically this is saying, hey, start the program up by default. And we're going to go ahead and delete that key, yes. And that's just one of several keys that you're going to have to go in and delete manually. And we do have a list of all of them on our site. It's going to take way too long if I were to do each and every one for you here. So I just am going to have to refer you to removevirus.org for the exact removal guide. Just do a search for the particular strain here,